want me to put that on my todger?
Harry's wife, the sex doll. Sex dolls are apparently big business. Even Amazon allows you to purchase them with a range that can be for both men and women and even transsexual. They come in a variety of bizarre offerings, some which is the complete body with head, others where you just get a torso, the head having been chopped off, which amused me. Some, it's simply the buttocks and female genitalia or male genitalia. Others, you get the whole shebang. And judging from the descriptions and prices associated with it, there's certainly quite a lot of investment that goes into the provision of this. And, of course, there's evidently a lot of customers that want to purchase these things. I've explained in my excellent book, Sex and the Narcissist, that in effect, the narcissist masturbates with your body, and that, in a way, you, whether you're male or female, are very much treated like a sex doll. And it is interesting that a report by the New York Post raises the issue of the sex doll. According to the article by Andrew Court, that apparently there's a shocking number of raunchy royalists out there. A leading adult toy company has revealed that Princess Diana, Diana Princess of Wales, Kate Middleton, and Harry's wife are among their top celebrity sex doll requests. No news, therefore, on King Charles or Prince William, or those in wanting to experience some of the pink pods or pink pancakes. Toy makers at Inferno say they are inundated with requests for look-alike life-size playthings. But the company's CEO says taste and decency prevent him from fulfilling kinky customers' racy royal requests. He explained, "We get requests for Princess Diana regularly, especially after the latest series of The Crown. But we would never open ourselves up to accusations of cheapening her memory," CEO Ben Stroud told Southwest News Service on Wednesday. Accordingly, it would appear that people watch The Crown and think, wouldn't mind a bit of Princess Diana. Of course, she's dead. Although, of course, there was a time where Harry thought that she was in hiding, as he wrote about in Wire. But because Diana, Princess of Wales, died, anybody wanting to engage in a bit of slap and tickle with her decides that the most appropriate thing to do would be to have a sex doll created in her image. But it would appear that this sex toy company says, that ain't happening. But he goes on to state, if we were just motivated by money, we would create Harry's wife and Kate Middleton dolls and see through the sales who is the most popular. But at heart, I am a royalist. So it would appear, of course, that he's not minded to want to actually do it. But of course, it would appear that there's lots of requests, because he says that Diana, Princess of Wales, Kate Middleton and Harry's wife are among their top celebrity sex doll requests. Really does cause the mind to start wondering who is making these requests. With regard to the current Princess of Wales, is it the case that somebody wants to cozy up to fragrant Kate and run their fingers through her long tresses and feel that they are getting it on with royalty? Perhaps they've always had a hankering for a bit of Kate. But even more, who on earth wants to get stuck into Harry's wife as a sex doll? All I could think is perhaps there's a legion of people out there who really want to give her a grudge fuck. This, of course, is a situation where you nail somebody that you're not particularly enamoured with, but you do so as a form of demonstrating your contempt to them. This is not just the preserve, of course, of a narcissist. Non-narcissists can behave this way, but commonly it's a narcissistic form of devaluation, whereby, in order to devalue somebody and, of course, gain the prime aims of controlling them, drawing fuel from them, and gaining the residual benefit of pleasure, we hoover somebody. Often, it's somebody that we were having a relationship with that we still regard as painted black, and that we hoover them back in and have consensual sex with them, but do so by virtue of a grudge fuck. We're not doing it because we like them, we're doing it because we basically want to show that we can still control them and that we are essentially dismissive. A kind of bang their brains out and then tell them fuck off and don't let the door slap you on the arse on the way out. And therefore, perhaps it's the case that there are a legion of narcissists who fancy a grudge fuck with Harry's wife. Who knows? But then, could there be some seriously deluded and demented male sugars that want to get some of that spicy poontang? Perhaps the Harry's wife sex doll, of course, is open all hours, because after all, Harry did say rather memorably that she lets you do anything that she wants, and maybe she's easy access and can be contorted into all manner of provisions. And positions, rather. Maybe there's a yacht girl setting for the mattress actress, which results in even more spicy poontang being provided to the user. Interestingly, the individual that runs this company explains that you can buy sex dolls new, and you can also buy used ones. Attractive. There's also, and I've not bothered to include the pictures, I'm sure you can find them for yourself, that they use porn stars and they have utilised adding hair to the buttocks of one male sex doll in a bid to make it as lifelike as possible. How about that then? It's necessary, of course, to go below the line to find out what people have to say in relation to the suggestion about a Harry's wife sex doll. Maybe we'll learn more about the type of individuals that would like to find out what it would be like to have sex with her. Wright states, if he were only interested in money, he'd make Kate and Harry's wife dolls. Well, we know Harry's wife is only interested in money, so perhaps they should get a gig together. That may be her last chance for the big bucks once she's ousted from the royal family for good. Someone suggests the name of Bandit, Dylan Mulvaney dolls not selling. John Matthews suggests I would be okay with an AOC doll I'd strangle while I was doing it. Garrick asks, how do you look the UPS driver in the eye when he's delivering a coffin-sized box to your house? Hilaria's Incubator asks, shouldn't the dolls have attractive faces? Maybe a jab there at Harry's wife in that respect. Duke Deval states, the Harry's wife one is very lifelike. It hurts when you pee afterwards. Ooh. So, what is interesting is that there are a number of individuals that decide that it would be appropriate to potentially have sex dolls looking like Diana, Princess of Wales, the current Princess of Wales, and Harry's wife. Average Citizen suggests that if they did introduce a princess line of sex dolls, that Kate Middleton would be the best seller of the three. But what would Harry's wife think about the fact that there would be people asking for a sex doll version of her? She would love it. It would, in her deluded mind, validate her own view of herself as being sexy, amazing, and hard to resist. Of course, she would not comment publicly about it, but the fact is, as I've told you before, she believes that all men want to knock her hip out, and that all women want to be like her. And so long as it looked in the way that she wanted it to, she would find it fascinating for a sex doll to be created that would look like her. The idea of these rather sad types humping away with her would fill her with glee. She would derive thought fuel from it. It's the idea as well that she would be able to assert control because she would believe that so many men have sexual fantasies about her. It's why you often get so many narcissists that become involved in taking off their clothes and involved in the porn industry because the idea of so many people masturbating whilst looking at them and watching them is fuel indeed for the narcissist. And of course, the various comments and the number of views that are associated with their videos provides additional fuel in that regard. Harry's wife would love the fact of knowing that people were requesting her as a sex doll. Publicly, if she ever were to comment upon it, she would no doubt espouse horror at the suggestion as part of her facade of being this kind and decent person. But privately, she would absolutely love the idea that so many people want to sleep with her and that they would be asking for a sex doll like her. I'm H.G. Tudor. Thank you for listening.